This look is giving the ultimate fall vibes. It's also giving holiday, Christmas. It's pretty neutral compared to the palettes I use. It's also giving use your palettes. That's what we're here for. Use your palettes. We have too much makeup not to play in our palettes. Let's get started with the video. Hey guys, this is Ashley. Welcome on back to my channel. So yes, we're using our eyeshadow palettes because we have a lot of them. And I have two beautiful eyeshadow palettes. I was like, you know what? These would go gorgeous together. So I'm going to create some looks and I've been having a lot of fun doing it. So let me go ahead and introduce myself. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're oldie but goodie, welcome on back. My name is Ashley. I have a doctorate in pharmacy and I love makeup. So that's how you get Dr. Ash and her makeup. But please just call me Ash or Ashley. And eyeshadow, it's my jam. It's my jam. So like I was saying, I have so many eyeshadows, so many beautiful eyeshadows. And this particular palette, which is the Adept Cosmetics Samarian Sunset palette, actually just released. If you're looking forward to it, if you did not get your hands on it, it's going to restock, okay? It's actually probably about to restock maybe tomorrow. Now, I just did a video on this because it just launched and I have 3 looks. I might have 4. I think definitely a solid 3, okay? Now, what makes it fun? This little baby right here. This is also the Adept Cosmetics inspired by Arrow palette. Okay, so it's inspired by the show Arrow. I've never seen the show, the Samarian Sunset. If you are a Trekkie, apparently it is a cocktail or some type of drink that changes color on the show. I'm not a Trekkie. I don't know. But this little baby right here that was limited edition will be coming back around the Christmas holiday makeup holiday season, whatever that is, you know, starting now. So keep your alerts on if you missed out on this palette. This palette actually released in January, very beginning of February, and was slated not to come back because it was limited edition. So I definitely grabbed it because it was multi-chromes. It's Adept Cosmetics. I love Adept Cosmetics palettes and I love some green eyeshadow. Now, when you look at the two color stories together, you're like, you know what? You know what? Those two go great together, okay? I'm one of those people, if I can, I will try. Not always, but I will try to mix and match some of my palettes. Also bring you more inspiration. I'm all about the inspiration. I'm all about the looks. That's what I love to do. I'm a firm believer that we need to use our eyeshadow. We have too much eyeshadow, just be focusing on this palette. And who says we can't dip into this palette? There are no rules in makeup. There are no rules, but there are a few. There are a few rules, so you don't be out here just looking crazy. But anyway, I have 3 looks for you today, and I filmed this over a course of a week. So a couple of looks you have probably seen already in a couple other videos, but now you get to see how I created them. So let's go ahead and jump on in to the inspos. All right, I'm excited. Let's go ahead and do the first look. Eyebrows are filled in using my Goof Poof pencil, shade 3.75, which is like hilarious because I did these so quick and they look good. Wonderful. Now I'm going to go in also with my Pat McGrath Labs found. My Pat McGrath intensifies long wear eye primer. It does dry clear. Wonderful. Let's get started. All right, I'm back. And this look, I am in love. Like, this is what a mashup is supposed to be. This is what makes you excited. This is like, yes, let me reach in, let me mix and match, let me get the most out of my money. You know what I mean? Let these not sit there. So, oh my gosh, these paired together is truly magic. So I had so much fun. The look came out gorgeous. It's just so sparkly. The shifts, the blue, carrying the outer V, mixed in with like the red sunsetty. And that's the thing. That's what's so cool about this shade Risa. It's like, it's actually green, but that pink shift and that purple shift just kind of takes over. And it is like complete magic. And then I was like, okay, the blue and Risa is cute, but it's missing something. And just to bring it all together, jump back in with the Inspired palette with this particular shade. And this shade is kind of unique to me. It's kind of like a blue-green type of shade. Like, you know how they have like that blue-green? No, brown-blue. Blue-brown. There we go. Like the blue-brown shade. You know, that's been done like 50 billion times. But complete magic. I'm in love. Let me show you my face details. They've pretty much been the same almost every video, almost every day at this point. House Labs foundation in the shade A42, paired it with my Luminous Silk concealer in the shade 7.5. And I took my Juvia's Place bronzer, and this is the shade Tan. It's a duo. And you know, she'd been hiding in my drawer for like such a long time. And then one day I was like, let me use her. I also went in a little bit with my Blend Bunny Cosmetics Forget Me Not palette, and she's gorgeous. I took a couple of shades to just kind of help sculpt out my cheeks. You know, just very lightly, a small little contour across the nose, and then kind of in here. And let's see, for the blush, I took my Pat McGrath shade in Cherish, which is just a nice little soft baby pink. I didn't think we needed too much on the face. And I went in with, what is this, Venus Nectar highlighter because, you know, I was like, it's a nice little champagne-y, well, rose gold shade. And it was sitting right here. Topped it off with Bella Amore lipstick. Now, just in case you're wondering, my earrings, they were like on the clearance rack at Dillard's when I went down to see my grandmother downstate while, you know, she was ill. And, you know, we don't have Dillard's in the Chicagoland area. So I always love to go to Dillard's. But I'm in love. I'm in love. So I'm going to do 2 more looks. You're going to see this look right here, up here in another video. I got a collab with my girl, Yachty Beauty. So we're doing, can I spill the beans? I guess so. So we're doing 5 palettes that we regret buying and we never use. All right. So I will see you in the next look. Back for a second look, and I am loving my new background. It's so much easier to film. It is and it isn't for certain reasons. But when I tell you, every time I used to wear a white shirt on camera, it would just be like a mess. The white balance would be everywhere. So simple things I am grateful for. Okay, so let's get started. I do have like my base makeup on. It's basically the same as it was in the other look because I've been wearing my House Labs foundation. I was saying that the color was A42, but let me tell you something. That's not the color. There is no A42. So if you look real close, if my camera, there is that little thing that says A42, but the shade that I actually wear is 400 medium deep. Okay, discovered that because I went to Sephora today, since there was a Sephora right there where my eye doctor is in the same building, and got the concealer. And she was like, "What shade you wear?" I was like, A42, and we're both looking. I was like, and then we figured out because I looked in my Sephora app and figured out what shade I had, and then I said, "But So we picked up the bottle and she's like, oh, I see what you mean. Because you can't see this. So the only thing you can see is like the A42. She was like, yeah, I don't know what that means. I was like, I don't know what that means either. But let you know, I'm not crazy. But I am going to go ahead and prime my eyelids because I didn't wear any eye makeup to the eye doctor. I didn't put on any mascara because I knew I was going to get my eyes dilated, and also that yellow drop that they put in your eyes to test your eye pressure or your intraocular pressure to make sure you do not have glaucoma. It's a hot mess with mascara and stuff. And sometimes I've had it to the point where it's just like kind of caked up. Yeah, I have worn eye makeup to the eye doctor before. Stupid. Just dumb. I really wanted to wear that eye makeup, but let me tell you, it was just dumb. I think it was like when I first got, when I first got my Pat McGrath Subversive palette. I really, really wanted to wear it. I really, really wanted to wear it. That was Mothership 3, by the way, and that's when it first came out. So I was just like, I gotta wear it. But girl, you're going to the eye doctor getting your eyes dilated. All right, I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna get the second look going. All right, I am back, and here is the final look, and I love it per usual. Okay, I think there's just anything I'm like, okay, I'm gonna love it. Now, I would say this would be a good holiday look. It is kind of giving holiday, if I might add. It's definitely like with the green and then the sparkles. So it's like giving holiday, not giving holiday, but I love how this turned out. And this shade, this like holographic shade called Tal Shahir, is one of my favorite shades in this Samarian Sunset palette. So I just love how both of them blended out together. Mogue went in really great in the crease, in the inner corner, without like changing the effect of the shadow, because sometimes you'll put like a lighter shade, or even if I was to take like Far Point, put it here, it would just kind of blend in versus like giving a soft, subtle effect of the inner crease. And then I took I had most of the mattes actually came out of here. Yeah, well, definitely the deeper in the shade here. And then I decided to put this here. So I'm really loving this. All right, I'm back. Third and final look. I think I'm finally comfortable in my filming setup. Okay, so I got me a new stool. It has some cushion because the kitchen one was killing me, which is painful anyway. And then what else? Oh, it had a little spin. it goes down a little bit. Well, really, I can't afford for it to go down. Okay. Just looking for my eye primer. But I think I'm okay. And it fits and it's not too tall and I can slide into my space comfortably. Like, praise goodness. So I'm just priming my eyelids with my Pat McGrath eye primer. This is the Intensifies eye primer. As you notice, it is clear, 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 clear. I've really been enjoying this, and let's put together a third look. I think I'm going to go a little bit more orangey this time because I feel like the other looks have definitely been more green. So I'm going to figure it out real quick. All right, I'm going to be quiet. All right, I am back, and this turned out to be like the ultimate fall look. I wasn't planning on this. I was trying to do something a little bit more orange because the other looks were so green, but I love it. It's really pretty. So just so you know, on the bottom, I did go ahead just so slightly put USS Defiant down on the bottom just for a tiny little pop. For the waterline, I went ahead and used my Hunter Green pencil. This is from the Glam Shop. This was a part of the Glam Camo line, but you can take any green liner. And the face details, they're from way earlier today. So they're basically everything that's been in the video. This is the House Labs foundation. I did pick up the House Labs concealer. And then this is in the shade 40, medium deep golden. So I like it. It looks nice all day long. Can't be, can't complain about it. And then for the bronzer, I went ahead with my Juvia's Place bronzer. Took one of my favorite highlighters right here. Really don't know what I had on my cheeks for blush. And for the lipstick, I took my Fashion Fair lipstick in the shade Ganache and I paired it with my Chestnut lip liner by MAC. So I love how this look came out. It kind of, sort of reminds me of the shade Corruption by Pat McGrath Labs. But it's amazing how these two shades kind of pair together. So I was looking for something a little bit deeper to just kind of stabilize the look. The Army Green in this particular palette, which is the Inspired palette, it's just like a really good neutral on my skin complexion. I really enjoy the way it pops. I think it pops a little bit better also with my Pat McGrath Intensifies, eye primer. But yeah, it's like you can really see how versatile this look almost looks pretty neutral compared to what you would think you would get out of this particular palette. And of course, this palette. This palette is very fiery, orange, coppery, even in some of the shades that you would think would be, maybe a little bit more subdued, like this one and this one are very like, boom, pop in your face, okay? So definitely love the way this turned out. Now, oh my gosh, I did 3 looks. That first look I did, it was amazing. It really was. The second look was amazing also. All 3 have been, but I really love this one too. But that first one, I think that first one holds a special place in my heart, even though I really love my look that I did with Tal Shahir, because you know how I feel about this little hollow chrome silver with a peach and little blue flip. It's just good. So let me know what was your favorite look down below. I really enjoyed doing this because, I believe definitely that we should be using our eyeshadow palettes in any capacity that we can. At this point, I think all of us, or at least a lot of people that watch this particular channel, have enough eyeshadow to last them a lifetime. So we need to put it to use, okay? So leave me a comment down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Hit the notification bell so you know when I come out with another video, which will be soon. And subscribe to my channel because, I would love to have you here in my little makeup family. And with all of that being said, you already know what time it is. It's time for the chair dance. Chair dance. Hey, 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 chair dance. Chair dance. Hey, stool dance. Hey. All right, y'all. Bye.